In the words of the illustrious Matthew McConaughey, all right. We made it to the final video in our series of understanding your Google Analytics account. I just wanted to cover a couple of things because this is going to be one of the most important parts. So again, if you haven't had the chance to look at any of the blog posts and the content based on this video series, I highly recommend you using it on this one because we're actually going to cover one specific way to really double down and increase your sales in almost 30 days. The way that we do that, there's a specific technique that we're going to use based on your location-based marketing that's going to help drive sales and drive traffic specifically to your website. So it's better to go to the blog post because it goes into a very good series of steps of what to do. So I highly recommend you looking into that part. So one of the first things that we're going to cover is going to be based upon now the demographics. This is going to be one of the most important parts because it's going to let you know how your content needs to be tailored versus men, women, age ranges, and a bunch of other information that I want to cover. So one of the first things that you want to look at is going to be on your demographics page. Right below that, you go to the overview. You're going to see two graphs. The graph on the left-hand side is actually going to be the age range. The graph on the right is going to be your male and female demographics. So on the age range, as you see in the example, the target age range that we really want to spend a little more time, not to exclude the others, but we want to spend a little more time, is going to be on the 25 to 34 range. So as you see, that age range actually drives the most traffic to our website. So what we want to do is tailor our content, again, one more time, our blog content. If you're not blogging, I suggest, well, hopefully we're getting into it now. But our blog content needs to be tailored to that demographic of age range, and then we'll make a little combination in regards to the female to male demographic. So the important part is you're going to use a couple of things. We can use the nostalgia effect of what it was when they were young, things that actually show that the milestones in their life as they're passing through college, or if they're looking for programs, looking to figure out what to do in life, frustrations, a bunch of different things that you're able to target based upon your niche. So just be sure that you kind of understand who your target audience is based upon the age range of the people that you're trying to get a hold of. So if your age range is a little bit older, then your content needs to be according to them. If they're in 65 and above, then you know there's a certain amount of content that's actually going to be much more appealing to them as well. So all these little different combinations you can see based upon this analytic information. Now how, excuse me, how do we take in now the female to male demographic? So if you are more of a male-centric website, then obviously your numbers will be skewed one way or the other. Vice versa, if you're a female-centric website, you're going to be skewed to one side. But now if you're more universal when it comes to your product, now this information is really going to help you because you're going to double down this same information with your social overview. So remember our social shares and where our higher amount of traffic is coming based upon your websites. In the example, you see Pinterest is actually one of the highest websites that's giving referral traffic outside of Facebook. Now, we already know that Pinterest is a very female-dominated social media platform. So I should be actually creating content that's much more visually appealing, as well as content that's really much more important to the female demographic without excluding the male. But I know that my content needs to be changed, and my marketing strategy needs to be modified in order to cater to what I'm trying to get to. So again, my social accounts is going to be Pinterest. My age range is 25 to 34. My demographic is going to be female. Now I know exactly what content to create, where to post it, and how to drive sales over to my website because I can place my offers into all of these different types of areas. So that's why it's extremely important to understand your Google Analytics because it's really going to drive home all of the points that we've been using over the last four videos in this series. So now double down with that, we're going to go into location-based targeting. So the location-based specifically is actually going to be a demographic that's going to show you based upon the location. So once you click on that, you're going to click on the United States if you're located in the United States or if you're trying to market specifically to there. You can actually see based upon every state that's going to be driving traffic against your website. Drill down one more and you're going to be able to look at the cities. So now again, content creation, we can make it very specific to what you're seeing on the type of cities that are interacting with your services. So who's driving traffic? What age range is working for you based upon the cities? There's combinations that we can create and we know exactly what to target and how to put it together. Now I said before, there's an actual strategy in there that's going to help drive sales based on using a very targeted idea that's going to capitalize on certain keywords that people that are already searching. You interject a little bit of sentence that's going to be with your low ranking pages, and it's going to help drive those low ranking pages to the top of the search engines in almost no time. On top of that, you place another sentence that's actually going to cover some of your offers. Bing, bam, boom, you're going to be able to convert a lot of those customers just based upon normal organic traffic, and that's where the money's at. Paid ads are great. A lot of the social shares are great, but your business should be based specifically on driving organic free traffic to your website and closing those sales based upon all the tactics that we addressed. So I hope this information has been really beneficial to you. Again, as always, you can contact me if you have any additional questions. But honestly, you've made it. You've made it to the end. Let's put all this together and let's make 2019 rock, and you let me know exactly what you need from me. So again, I appreciate the time you've taken to watch this video series. We'll be in contact soon. Take care.